So I was going to do this video outside today, but instead there would be a problem. So we actually got off early today. You guys are going to hear the problem. It's windy as hell. It's been like that since about midday. It's been overcast the whole time. It'll drizzle every once in a while. And it's just been extremely rainy to where this fitted cap that fits nicely on my head, not too tight. I can still wear it for hours just fine, but I was having to hold it on so that it wouldn't blow off. But so after we got off today, we came back to the room. I had a couple things to take care of. So I need to figure out how, if I'm going to buy stuff here, I did come with enough room to bring some stuff, but I kind of plan on buying more than that. So I figured out shipping. So I had to go to the post office. No one there had more than a very basic understanding of English. Very, very basic. Like probably what they were taught a few years ago and then forgot. There was a customer who was helpful. Understood more, but it was still a little bit of a struggle. I figured out that, too late, that the disconnect was that I was trying to get an estimate. That took a while. It took all the way until I pulled out Google Translate, typed estimate in there, showed them what the word was. They then understood that, went and grabbed the sheet, showed me different prices for different scales and different sizes. So the thing is, I asked for the biggest box, but I took out my work laptop and my DS case and set them on the scale to give a good estimate of the weight that I had intended to ship in that small box. They didn't understand that. They did not understand that I was not shipping these items, no matter what I did to try to explain it. And unlike the single word estimate, I could not type anything in here that was going to make sense, I think, when it typed out. Last night, when we were on our way back from Yokohama, I don't know if I said this in last night's video, but I had, for some reason, the train stopped for about a half hour at one of the stops. It took us much longer to get home. So I typed out, why did the train stop? We don't understand. And it came out, why is this one odd? We are not hungry. So I know the limits of Google's translating. Oh, but when I put those words back in and then changed it back to English. So without asking anybody, I knew not to ask anybody. So I knew that I couldn't type out a full sentence at the post office to get a point across. Way into the conversation, I said figures to tell them what I was going to ship. Oh, because figures is a word that they understand. So then there ended up being a little bit of a thing. One of the people helping was mindful of the fact that I was going to be shipping them back to the US. Might there be restrictions on import for particulars about the items? She looked up glue because she was wondering about adhesive on these items and paint. And so she looked those up to see if there would be any sort of restrictions or things that we needed to keep in mind. But then I just did a Google image search, showed them what a figure in a box looked like, and they're like, oh, okay, everything should be fine. So got all that sorted out. Came back to the hotel, had to arrange the fact that I'm going to check out tomorrow morning, but check right back in Sunday. So hopefully they put me back in the same room. That'd be nice. I like this view. So got that taken care of because I'm going to be staying in Akihabara on Saturday. Came up, went back out with the guys, had dinner, and then went shopping for a little while. One of the guys had some stuff he needed to pick up, some clothes and such, so went back to the store, showed him all the floor that of one of these stores that's just half figures and then the other half used cards from card games I don't even recognize. But anyway, gonna be a lot that I'm going to be taking videos and stuff of. I don't know what tomorrow or Sunday's vlogs are going to look like. I need a quiet place to do it, so we'll see. Um, Random Japanese thing today. They have a lot of smokers. They have a lot more smokers than we do in the States. And I think it's because they aren't making the same movements that we did back in the 90s and 2000s with trying to stamp it out. They still have smoking sections in restaurants that are sometimes half the restaurant. They have smoking areas outside, a lot of them. They have like full on enclosed areas outside for people to step in and smoke. And so they cater to smokers. And there's the thing that you guys have heard about where everything's in a vending machine. Well, so far, I've only seen drinks and cigarettes. So I haven't seen porn star panties and all that other weird shit that you hear about. So maybe I'll see that tomorrow, but so far it's just a bunch of drinks, and then every once in a while you'll see a cigarette one. So you could say that they're behind, but maybe I wouldn't say it's behind. It's just that to them, getting rid of smokers isn't really a priority. I haven't seen. I've seen only a couple vapors, and I saw them inside the smoking section of restaurants. So they don't even do vaping outside. Or maybe they were sitting in there intentionally so that they can also inhale some nicotine from the smokers. I don't know. But anyway, that's a little random Japanese culture thing. So see you guys tomorrow.